back to the channel and the van build. So apparently I'm going to waste some sound deadening over there because they're going to have to cut that whole thing out to put the window back there because I can't do it up so high like I really wanted it. I wanted high windows, but I don't think that's going to happen. So today what I'm going to do is clean off the ceiling and put the sound deadening all across because I think that, why is there a fly in here? Hey, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. I'm exhausted and I've been half sleeping and running and I've had some junk more than I would like. Well, you know what? It's not a lot. I'm not even going to say it's a lot, but I've been having some junk. And I have been doing so well not having it. So I think the stress and the not sleeping and, oh God, the money that is costing because things have gone up, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get it comfortable and not cost me a lot of money. So I have to map out where the solar is going to go versus where the air conditioner heater is going to go versus where the fan is going to go. So today I want to clean the ceiling and start. Good to see you. I am absolutely putting in solar, air conditioning. That's without a hitch. Absolutely, I'm putting in. That's where I'm trying to decide. I've seen people say they should have put it over their bed, but then when they put it over their bed, it got too cold. And I don't like being too cold, so I'm thinking it should, because I want the fan to be near where the kitchen is. So either the fan is going to go here and the air conditioner is going to, but there's a light thing here. And I think my electrician will be able to, just a second, because I'm stepping on stuff. Oh, gotta get this up. And then I got to start filling these holes on the floor. I have to start filling the holes. I found wood. I got all this wood. So I'm using the 2x3, 1x3 common board. And I see how people, I don't get why people cut the wood so much when they're putting it up. Like they'll cut it and put it in here and then cut it and put it down there. And I'm not sure why, because I guess it's not going to give you more space because of this thing that's coming here. This thing that's here. Let me turn this around so it doesn't look so crazy. So some people will cut wood and you see there's an indent right here, right? So they will cut the wood and make it line up here and then go up here and cut the wood and go here, but you still have this. Like, and then you still, so this is out. So this has to align all the way down. And the sense that people are making, our minds think differently. So my strategy is to start it here so we can anchor into the thing down there, anchor here in the middle, right? Put it in the middle. This board is kind of flexible, and then put it up here. And see how tight it is? It goes up against there, and the screw can go in there. Just one long piece. And then when I get up to the curves, start putting pieces up around here. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do so much. Like, some of these people go through so many extremes with, flip, you damn thing. My phone, you know what? I'm going to lose my mind here. So, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If you're here, hit the thumbs up. So, this is my strategy of doing that. But I have to go and see who can put the window in for me. So I'm going to be cautious about how I put these boards up. No board is going to go here. Now with this one, the board can go lower. I think that's what's going to have to happen because there's going to be a window here. So I'm going to have half piece that goes from here to there. And that's fine because the insulation is going to go behind that. So I got my bonnet on because my hair, I'm getting ready to clean up here. And I really think that my fan is going to go here because my solar, I need all this front part for solar. I need back over here, air conditioned fan, but then what's in the back? Am I going to have enough ventilation? The best part would be for the air condition. I don't know where to put the air condition. Do I put it here up front? And then put the fan somewhere here because of my kitchen? But I know back there, I don't think I'm going to put anything back over my bed. If I could, it's raining. It's raining. Oh, let me move my wood. Oh my God. This wood cost me a pretty penny, so I'm not trying to mess my wood up. Peace. I know it's going to turn out good. I hope so after all the experiences and the craziness I went to. Peace on. I've had this shirt on. This is a shirt. If you see me constantly in this shirt, it's because this has become my work shirt right now because I'm not going to be dirtying up a whole bunch of clothes. So if I'm out here doing this, this is what it's going to be. Install the air conditioner through the back door. I don't want anything hanging from the back like that. That is just so not good. It doesn't look good, Mr. Hadnot. It doesn't look good. When people got stuff, they've made these 12-volt ones because my electrician said it's only a matter of $100 or a couple $100 to have the air conditioner heater. I said, well, I was reading that the heater takes a lot, unless you're plugged in, takes a lot to use. But he said there's nothing wrong with having a backup until you figure out how you're going to do the other heater system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rooftop one. That's what I've researched and that's what I want. I've seen people with air conditioners hanging out the back of their car. That is just so... man, and usually people do it when they have the E154s, like the Class B conversion ones. Them things don't. I don't want this tacky. I need this to be classy, because hey, Israelite woman. Hey, what's up? I didn't I? Oh, girl, it was a lot of praying and a lot of vision focusing and. I can't believe, my life doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, it's like with things being so difficult and all that I've been through in the last 10 years, plus the last 5 years, I felt like I had to make up for all the mess I made or what had happened to me the 5 years that I wasted, And so when here's one of the things. I need something classy, nice, that looks good. So when I pull up at some of these places that I want to go, like these stables, some of these stables are nice. And I just don't want to look like a junk truck pulling up and stepping, And plus I want to, I just want it to be nice. I want it to be nice on their property. I keep reaching for my glasses. I should just put them here. Plus what I want, they're nice. But I was at one the other day and it was so beautiful. If you saw my picture, I've been working with her. She's been letting me do some things there. She's really nice. She's kind of private because she doesn't want a whole lot of drama, Amanda. But there's a lot of drama in the horse game, and I don't want to be nowhere near any of it. God, I've had enough. Let me see something. It's harder to stealth if you have an air conditioner sticking out of it. Yes, I know it is. Much love to... Yes. Yeah. Oh, India. From India. Thank you so much for saying that. That's very nice of you. So I did speak it into existence. I'm trying to speak some other things into existence too. That's why I was quiet about it. I needed to go back to that old Mia where she's quiet about things and make them happen, because when yeah, I just need to be quiet about things. I was getting too excited and saying, oh, I want this and I'm going to get this and I'm hoping and like, no, I already know how the energy in the universe works with me and God works with me. So I need to take all that into consideration before I, started doing a whole bunch of yickety yak yak. So, um, why does that say, oh, hold up. So I'm going to start. So I'm going to start from the back. And this might be a little long video. I'm taking you guys on this one because, first of all, I dropped my computer. And it's got to be fixed. My phone has too much crap on it to even try to load and edit a video. Y'all, I'm going through it. When I tell you I'm going through it, y'all, I'm going through it. And I'm trying to hold on because I'm tired and I got all this stuff to do. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, let me grab my stuff here. Where are my gloves? These are supposed to be my gym gloves, but have I been to the gym? No. Do I need to go? Yeah. So you guys hit the thumbs up when you come in. Now, like I said, I hope this is my home. Okay, guys, this is really my home. I have no place else to live. Okay, I am not by any means. When my financial support guy, he's not giving me money, but he teaches me how to go about spending my money and placing my money. When he said it's okay how you're living if it's helping you to get to where you want to be, and that made me feel really good because he's a millionaire. So, and he doesn't give me any money. It's not that. Don't think that. I've never met this man. I just started checking him out and doing stuff. I lost a little motivation. I did lose a little motivation because I just sat in here and was just like, oh God, this is so much. This here, prepping the van, is probably one of the most difficult and tedious things to do. And I started to feel a little discouraged having to do this by myself in such a, it's like a huge space. But once I start putting stuff in, it's not going to be such a huge space. But it's going to be enough space. I got to go into my toolbox and get my roller. I'm going to have to go roll all of these. Take these X's down and put kill matter there because they're not going to be cut. It's just going to be 2 RV windows that are going to go here. It's going to be right above my bed. But I was watching. Who was I watching? I was watching because they got a new van. I was watching I think it was Let's Turn It Up World, and I was looking at their van, and I was looking at their van to see where their windows are, and their windows are exactly where most people put them. They don't put them up high. So, if I just had somebody to do this, like Lord help me. What's the roof doing dirty? But I have to do all of this in order to put the kill mat up. And I'm going to have to do this to the floor in order to do that. So I think I might have something. I got to pull these things out of the wall. I say again, thank God I have templates y'all, for most things I have templates, so I do not have to measure, which is a blessing, because trying to measure for that, the E150 was a nightmare. Was an absolute daggone nightmare. Now, some people are asking, I don't need alcohol falling in my face. Just a second. Some people were asking that they thought I was going to get an apartment. Well, honey, let me tell you something. Once I realized that wasn't going to happen, I really need to go vacuum. I really want to do one more big vacuum. I need paper towel. Oh my God. I do have a roll that I got from Costco. I had to make, again, when I talk about mindset and what everybody else is doing versus what you want to do, and not letting that anything make you feel like what you're doing is wrong or it doesn't make sense. This makes so much sense to me. So much sense. How am I going to get killed Matt in there? I think I can. Okay. Woo! I feel free like this, but I want to feel even more free. Just move at your own pace. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DeJohn. Being a pretty lady with you guiding me with some oh wow. Oh God. Oh, who is this? Simply Learn? Jesus. I'm talking about van life and building this van, and you want me to answer that question? So, I'll tell you this much really quick here, okay? After you hit the thumbs up, and thank you for the compliment, but let me tell you something. This has always been my thing, and I'm not a person that really approaches people. Either I never really have the opportunity to. If I'm interested in somebody, they usually just honestly gravitate towards me. I usually don't approach people. I very rarely approach people. But if it is, and I can count the times in my life when I actually approached someone. And each time I did, my thought was, I'm going to be with you in some way or another if I'm putting the energy into, I don't know, maybe it was my, well, I still think that way, so I can't even say my young mind. But today is very different, okay? And obviously I'm older, so today is very different. But my thing is, if there's someone you are, I go in aggressive. The few times that I have, I've definitely went in aggressive. I don't always make the best choices, but I have not really approached people like that. Hold up, it's rain. I don't want it to rain in the van. Just a second. I say if you really like this girl, I say go for it. Go full force, but don't be, as a man, don't be too aggressive. I gotta close my door. Wow. And my wood is right by the door. Y'all hear that? That's why I gotta put this kill mat up. I hope y'all can hear me. Go in, go for what you want, be a gentleman, and honestly, don't start buying things. Don't start buying things. Like, I know some women are not going to like this, what I just said, but don't start buying things, because you really want a person to love and like you and be attracted to you for you, and not because you give them things. To me, that burns out. And I say just go for it. If you like her and if she rejects you, see, me, I had to teach myself when to back off if something didn't work out. Again, it's only happened a few times in my life that I've actually really been attracted to somebody and really just wouldn't let up. I would not come off the freaking gas for nothing. And it worked. But, and it worked. But I'm saying for other experiences that I've seen people go through, just let up. Like, if you feel like she's not coming back towards you and giving you, and she's playing too hard to get, you don't want none of that. No, you don't need any of that. Just try. Listen, you only have time, right? Don't waste your time. It's precious, right? Don't think, and whatever you decide to do for her, do it from your heart and not because you're trying to get her, because then you'll have resentment. My mother always taught me, whatever you do it from your heart. And I always did. I have no regrets of all the things that I have done for people. Okay? I have no regrets. I just know I have been used, by friends, not by lovers, but by friends mostly. So just go for it and see where it goes. But don't waste a whole lot of time. Time goes fast. I don't know how old you are, but time goes really fast. And you don't want to be wasting your time or somebody who's playing hard to get in all them games and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't waste your time, hon. It's not worth it. I got y'all right under the light. Over here. Oh, the stuff. I really should organize in here a little bit better. I'm just glad this isn't a short van where I have to be bent over and sitting down and stuff. So go for it. Go for it. Let it be. And tell her how you feel. And if she's got some mess about whatever, move on. There's too many people out here. Move on. Just move on. Keep your reputation tight. Be honest. Never lie. I hate liars. Don't ever lie. Don't ever tell a lie. Always tell the truth. Nothing wrong with telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that helped. Yeah, I'm going to try to read while I'm doing this. Now it's hot in this van. That's why. Hey, Malika. I must say she's very pretty and she's... Oh, that sounds nice. She's very pretty. That's a plus. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. She's into psychology, spirituality. Yeah, you just don't want it to be so deep that they seem like they're off. I'm into psychology, spirituality, and being kind and good and healing. But I feel like I'm pretty grounded. But I've met some people that just they way over the top, man. They just too much. If you see any signs of that, you want to align your life with her. Hey, Frank, that's so cute. That's so cute. I think that's go for it and just see what happens. What do you got to lose, man? Just just kick bricks with it. Just go do it and make it happen. Make it happen. I haven't seen anybody that I've been head over heels with for many years, and I wish that feeling could come back, because I tell you, is this wood going to be bothered here? Let me put this tarp over. I wish that feeling is an amazing feeling. I love it, and sometimes you just don't want it to go. But then people just, I wish I could, I don't think I'll ever have that feeling again. So if you have it, just embrace it and don't ever lose it. I just haven't felt that feeling in a really long time for anybody. Not like that. I've liked people and they have been so wrong. And I think it was circumstances. But let me tell you something. You have to value yourself and don't put anybody before yourself. If it's not a child, don't put yourself before it. Or an elderly person that needs help. Don't you dare. Because, shit. Oh, no. Did I do this? No. It's a lot. It's a lot to consider, you know? The preparation, so I hope that helped you. The preparation is the worst in doing this. I ain't gonna lie. This is really a lot. It's been a lot. Oh, but once I start seeing results, I'll be much happier. More results. I'm seeing some, but I want to see bigger results. Today I plan on getting as much as I can because I have to get this wood cut. And somebody's going to lend me their machine to do the cutting. Because I can't use a circular, what is that, a drill? I don't know what the hell this thing is called. What's this thing called? It's a thing. It's a thing. It's one of them things. I got to do that door. Window's going to go there. Window's going to go there. And I hope it doesn't block my shower. If I put the window, yeah, the shower has to be right here at this point. It'll be big enough. I could go over the wheel well a little bit and give myself more space for the shower, but we'll see. Look, I got these tarps from Dollar Tree. They're nice and big and good. $3. $3. Who needs stinking bunch of shit? Not me. Woo, I'm in here sweating, y'all. Look how this water got in here. Damn rain. I saw somewhere you can get some kind of rain guard so the rain doesn't drip in when you get in. Because once they put my floors in, of course I'm having the floors, I hope, professionally done. Seriously. I'm not playing. Remember the guys I had last time for the van? And they, the pretty boy walked away. There was just the one Hispanic guy and myself. And we had to do it. Yeah, but it's a, I wish she were here. Jesus will. What do you mean you wish she were here? Yeah, girl, it's raining, and I could have did stuff yesterday. I didn't do nothing yesterday. Oh, I did. I ran around getting wood. By the time I finished all that, I was tired. Okay, you was not about to see me. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. Did I do it? Oh, God. Lord. Somebody. So I found a place, but they only do fixed windows. This window has to open because this is where I'm going to be doing whatever. My work and stuff. This window doesn't have to open, the sliding door window. And then the two RV windows, which now got to go down here instead of up there. So I got to put stuff up there. And then I wanted a window here by this kitchen part, but I don't want it to look outside. You'd be like, oh, she got a window here, window there, and here. Hey. I'm looking at some of the people that have these vans, and they be like, they wish they could do this, they wish they would have got that, this, that, and the other. You know what's interesting to me? Y'all, did I do this? I don't think I did this one. I got this one and this one. Okay, because I can see this stuff. Wait a minute. Ugh. No, I didn't do this one because it's big. And I need to vacuum down in here. I really want to vacuum down there before I start stuffing it. I was watching. Let me tell you how something is. Stuff be crazy. I don't know how anybody see. So when people say I went from a car to a van back to a car, it's circumstances, y'all. It's not that I wanted to. It was like where I was at, you know. I had something. And that van was falling apart on me. From the guys who did the roof, the engine and all of that was solid. I wish I could have passed it on to somebody, but I wasn't letting that guy who tried to rip me off take it. I wasn't going to do that. And he got mad, so he thought I was going to surrender it over to him because I had no way to take it. I took that shit right to a scrapyard, got some money for it, and that was the end of it. That's what I did. I was supposed to sell it. He screwed me. I said, nope. Y'all won't get your hands on this. I'd rather trash it than to give it to you. Because y'all ain't right. Had you been right, you would have gotten it. And I'm tired of people thinking they can do what they want with me and think I'm stupid. But, I just want it as clean as it can be behind the walls. Even though people are like, you can't see that. But I'll know it there and I won't be able to sleep because I'll know it's there. How about that? One more and then the door. Just a second. Let me put my glasses on. I'm trying to spare this. This lady said, I know, Malika, right? One day I said I should sit down and tell y'all all the stuff that people have done to me. And why, I was listening to somebody and they said that when you are a threat to people, they're going to give you a hard time when you are a threat. And I'm like, well, what kind of threat? There's no, and I'm always willing to give my services, to give my help, to volunteer. And it just seems like people get crazy. I don't know. They get like weird on me. But my name is Mia. And as long as I can, trust me, I've never given up on what I want to do or my dreams. And as long as God continues to bless me, that's the direction I go in. So, and that's what I believe in. So whatever people try to undermine me, and if people believe gossip and what people say and the lies they tell because they're so... I remember being somewhere, I probably mentioned this, I remember being somewhere, I won't say where, and people would talk to me. And they would say, oh, I'm having a conversation with Mia. I really like Mia. She's really cool. She's really nice. And they would just be like, oh, really? And I remember someone saying to someone else, oh, Mia seems pretty cool. She seems, and they said, oh, no, she's just like everybody else. You a damn lie. I'm not like everybody else and never will be like anybody else. But if people want to believe liars, there's nothing I can do about it. I get upset about those things. My mother's not here. She was the one that would hold me together when I would say, Mommy, so-and-so just told a lie on me. My mother always teaches there's no reason to lie. No reason to lie. No reason to be envious of it. That's what you should see my sister. Oh my God. That girl, she can shut you down and not care about what nobody thinks. I used to wish I had some of her in me because I can get a little sensitive about things. I really can. yeah, I consider myself strong, but at the same time, is it okay that I'm breathing this alcohol? I probably should have had a mask on. Okay, and the door is closed too. Okay, it's not raining. Hold up. Because I'm in this lot place and, woo! Oh, come on. Right. So, I'm going to let all that dry. I think I got most of that. Where's my kill mat at? Where's my box of kill mat? I used to be so concerned. Oh my God. I used to be so concerned about what people thought, like when they would lie. Not what they think, but when they would lie. Because I didn't understand, why are you lying? And I've been lied on in the last 5 years a lot. Once I get around people, I guess it's just certain people's nature that they lie on you. But trust me, y'all, I've been very quiet to a lot of things that I'm doing and people that I'm dealing with. So they get to see who I am first before they start. Because sometimes when people somewhat know people that they're more familiar with than you, and that person says something negative, they're going to believe that negative person, which is very sad. They are haters, Malika. They're very much haters. I don't think I'm putting anything this far back, so I think the kill mat can go the long way. So this is sound deadening. If you don't know, you know now. And it's supposed to help with all that rain you just heard. That sounds like it's hitting a tin can. And after the installation and all that stuff, the heck is that? This thing has ribs, so you want to get it into the ribs. Oh my gosh, the noise. Girl, let me tell y'all something. All they do around here is construction. It's absolutely insane. Oh. Let me move this because I don't want to fall on the live broadcast. So anyway, let's get back to my living situation. I want this to be perfect. Now I say perfect because if I say perfect, it might get close to perfect. It's nothing's ever going to be perfect. But I want it to be really super comfortable, really super nice, and because I waited a long time for this van. This van did not happen overnight, okay? As some of you know, you saw what I went through. I wanted one of these earlier on, and I'm kind of glad because they needed to work out a lot of kinks with this particular van. So I think I'm gonna have to get another box of this because this is not. Just a minute, I'll read in a second. Somebody come help me. Well, my electrician is very impressed with what I've done so far. He's like, I see you working on it. But I don't want any air bubbles, but I'm going to have it because I didn't. My roller is somewhere. So I got to do all of this. I'm going to need another box because I got to go, I think 2 more here. And then that means 4 there. Because I don't think anything's going to be there. Where the fan is going to probably go is right there, and the air conditioner's going to go up front. That's what's going to happen. Wait, I got to make sure I have space. I want the 250 watt solar, and I want 200 watt. So 2, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So that would give me 800 watts of solar on top if I can fit them up there along with that. That would be the ideal dream, and about 600 amp hours of battery. So I can, and I want it for low, what's it called? Low, low light. So when it's on a day like this, it's still charging. My last system was a beast. It was a beast. It worked very, very well. Very well. And I was very happy with it. So have you guys noticed that a lot of van lifers are single? Have you guys noticed that? What is that? What is it that a lot of van lifers are single? Lord, don't let me fall on live. Please. Oh, get in there. They say you can cover, what did they say, 50%, wait, 25 or 25% of the van with the kill mat only needs about a few whatever. I don't buy that. Oh, what is this? I see somebody laughing. Let me see. It's hard to believe, but can hate you. So helpful and pretty. Well, who is that? Simply Learn. Thank you so much. Ah, Malika. Oh, okay. The UV. Yeah, okay. Well, all of this stuff has gotten better because of van life and stuff like that. So they've made a lot of good, they've upgraded a lot of things for us. So, well, I can tell you this much. My lifestyle is very different. Very different. And one more. Let's go way to the end over here. Leave a little space in between. Ugh. Everybody's like, I can't wait to see how you do that. I'm no interior designer. I wish I had one. But interior designers, what do they do anyway? They usually like help like make things look pretty. They don't, I don't know. You know, like what's that show? Home by Design or something. They usually make things just look pretty or something. So by next week, this is what I'm hoping. I will have my wood cut and framed, and hopefully I'll frame it in the right space for cabinets. What I like about the grooves in here is that I can have extra space behind, like, but see, the wall is going to come up. I would have to cut and be able to push a cabinet back. That would give me so much more. And then if the cabinet is as wide as some of these, I can drill into those too. I don't know. This is where I need like a designer. Any designers up here? Oh, I can't believe it. Let me see. I got a few more left. Let me see. What I got? What I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could probably do this one. Oh, I see something. I see something wet. Can't put it up there if it's wet. I gotta get with this floor though. I have to get with this floor. I need to get with some tricep curls. That's what I need to get with. Like that. Oh, something's sticking. Is that condensation or did I not wipe this? I don't think I wiped it. Alright. Woo! Ah. Somebody come help her. She's doing this all her own. Looking good up there, y'all? Can y'all see it? They're looking good. But, so these gotta come off, because the windows aren't there. The back ones can stay. And why did I put, oh, that's on the door. All right, Jesus. I tell you. I need a really good meal, a good protein-packed meal. So, like I said, I have been researching this before I even got this van. Once I knew this was it, I started doing all my research. I know what I started doing the bed, which I should order because a piece is going to have to go here now. Is this going to take away? How am I going to do this though? These things got to come out. A piece has to go there to support the bed, but how strong does the piece need to be? Like how thick? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know some people say, oh, take a little bit off at the top. Nobody got time for all of that. Get your ass in there. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. I should have got some of them kids, well, they just to make a mess. Some of the kids from the stable. I should have said, y'all wanna do a project with me? Thank goodness all the parents are nice and they like me and there's nobody talking shit about me. So, and I'm sure they see my videos and listen, I'm gonna come real. There's nothing phony here. I'm coming real. There's nothing phony. And that's it. What can I say? You know? That's it. You know the tedious job that I have to do is plug these holes. Why couldn't I get a van without holes? But you know what? Why couldn't I get a van without holes? Why? I'm going to try this stuff and see how it works. And do a little at a time. And that's how I'm going to get through it. I have to get it done before I go to my electrician. Because he has to check some things to see where he's going to run wires and stuff. So, before I start, trying to seal up stuff and do all kinds of stuff. He's going to like this. He's going to have fun working in this one with me. He's a fun guy. He likes projects. He really does. He loves what he does. The best thing in the world is to find people that love what they do. Because when they love what they do, it's only going to work out better for you. We was doing everything. Did you keep the thing? Last band bill? Why would you tell me? I know what you meant, Malika. You know what? Simply Learn. I miss my mother. Every once in a while, it hits me so hard. And I try to tell people, and I will say, if you have a good mother, and I had what I would say now, I could almost say perfect, because that lady was, man, she had my back, she was on my side. I don't want to even talk about it because I don't want to get emotional. But the things that I do, I need to make sure I'm okay for her, because she was so worried about me. And I've said this before. She was worried about who was going to guide me, because I was very young, naive, sweet, and innocent. And honey, let me tell you, when life kicks you in the ass as many times as it has me, you start to wake up a little bit. I don't think I'm all the way there, because there's some people out here that are a lot more savvy and smarter and evil and know how to manipulate people. I'm not into that. So I don't know how to manipulate. I don't know how to not care about people. And I get angry when people try me and then I have to somehow try to defend myself, protect myself. It's just, but having my mother, she was always there to pick up those pieces when people would do messed up crap to me. And she would just talk to me and guide me and help me get over it and move on. It's so hard when you don't have people like that you can trust. Very hard. Very hard. God. Oh. Yes, very hard. I don't like being mean. I don't like being evil or gossipy or whatever. But sometimes I get up here and I talk about my experiences. Nobody really knows because I don't call their name out, but they feel so guilty for being so rotten that they know it's about them without me even saying anybody's name, you know? So if you got your mama, grandmama, and she's good, I mean, fathers, they have their place because I was like a daddy's girl, but my father came up when my father would be there if he had to whoop somebody's butt for messing with me. Other than that, oh, and he always told me he loved me, so that helps. But mamas, you spend so much time inside of them, then with them. Like I said, if you have a good one, it makes a difference, let me tell you. But I'm doing everything I do, not just for me. Even though my mother's not here, I still want her to be proud. I mean, she rolled with me with everything. My relationships, whoever I chose to love or want to be with. And she was a Christian woman, but she was like one of those real ones. She wasn't those ones that judged and criticized because she knew that wasn't her place to do so. She just wanted her children to be protected. And we are, and we still are. But y'all, there's some mean people out here. Ooh, they just rotten. They play games, they're rotten. It's a lot. Hold up a second. Introduce me with. I don't know what that means. I've always tried to love what I do. Now, Malika, hopefully you're still here so I can answer that question. I don't have family that I'm close to around, but I do have siblings. I do talk to my sister. Sometimes I talk to the other ones, but hey, who's that came in? Hey, Anna. Oh, Anna, your mom would be so proud of you because you are. My mother was a strong woman. My mother was a strong. Thank you, Malika. People like to act like close. Oh, child, I have had people do some crazy things just to find out things about me. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Do you know, I Googled something about myself. Now, I have this thing where it's supposed to block those type of things, right? But I used to have my grandmother's my father's mother's last name, and I changed it. I had my mother's name, and I changed it back to my grandmother's name. I had my mother's last name, then I had my grandmother's last name because it was paying homage to her because she's the one that gave me Mia, the whole nine or whatever. So then it was a name that in that time would get discriminated towards. I do have, and I know a lot of black people say this, but I truly do have a lot of Native American in me. And the last name, it didn't work. So I went back to my mother's last name, and I'm telling y'all something, yeah, right? So it wasn't some random whatever, right? And they had me listed as 69 years old. I'm like, damn. So if you Google it and addresses and stuff that come out, they got me places that I never lived. they have a few that I did live, and they have me listed as 69 years old. I ain't 69 yet. I hope to make it, but I ain't 69. So nothing's wrong with being 69, but I'm just saying I'm not 69, and it has me. So people have done things to try to find out instead of just asking. I'm not gonna go searching like a background on you or trying to find out. I want you to be honest enough to feel comfortable enough to tell me whatever it is you want to know about me. You know, me too. Isn't that crazy? Like, just ask. Why are people so afraid to ask? If I'm attracted to, especially those, usually it's people that are attracted to you or threaten like you're gonna hurt them, right? Do I look like I'm gonna go hurt somebody? Like, why? And go to jail for what? I can't, child, please. So then it's attraction. It's things they want to know. And then there's people who encourage them to do it because they're attracted to that person. So it's like, well, maybe we should do this and make sure you're safe. So because they like them. Girl, I'm not stupid, right? So to me, that's like, just ask. All you got to do is ask. Ask what you want to know. If the person doesn't want to tell you at the time, there's certain things you don't need to know. You want to know somebody's age? Ask. You want to know what somebody does for a living if you're attracted to them? And money should not be a factor. Love and support, companionship is more important than how much money a person makes or how much money a person has. Remember that. Because when you come together, you can move mountains together, right? People just be doing too much, especially today. And a lot of women do that crap, and I hate it. A lot of women will do that crap in a minute. That'll always know what's in somebody's pocket, what's this, that. Just ask. I tell you, y'all, I've been through it. When I tell you I've been through it, I've been through it. So, let me see something. These days, I'm reading a book named Who's Pulling Your Strings? Hope you've heard about that. This romantic love story of two high school guys. Oh, get at it. I'm sure you did read it, Malika. Right now, I'm reading Something to Do with Anxiety by Joyce Myers. I saw it in Five Below, so I picked it up. I read one chapter and haven't been able to pick it up since. Hit the thumbs up when you come in, guys. This is going to be a long video until the battery probably runs out because I'm working in the van and talking. Oh, we must be talking about a different book because I've never heard either one of them. I have not had the luxury of reading like I like to because, well, would you call reading horse books and things about horses and running facilities and doing all that stuff? I guess it's pleasurable for me, but not any. I haven't read any, I don't know, fiction. Is it fiction or nonfiction? Whichever. I don't know what that book is, but if it's true or not. But that's what I've been doing. So I've been reading a lot of that. And some other books that I have to read for business purposes. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to put you here. Am I lining these up right? I should have been looking at the other side. Because somebody, even though you don't see this, some people are like, but it's not matching up. It's not even. I'm like, it's going to be behind walls. What are you talking about? Ooh. Y'all, did I tell y'all I have some of the most delicious, there's this place, this Korean, I don't know if it's Chinese, Korean, but they're so kind. And I had their tofu General Tso's meal, like the General Tso's chicken. Man, that shit was so good. It was lit. And I want some, but I gotta watch my budget. Malika, who's the lady By the way, hey, didn't notice who's the lady. Your reading, your reading is going to help better you and mostly read nonfiction. I don't agree. LOL for me. They have to at least be able to afford their lifestyle. Because if they need me, well, of course, okay, so, all right, so Nicole, Lacey, Nicole, there's a lot of people that can take care of themselves, right? They're fine living the life that they're like. Should they not have love because they're not making top dollar and they meet someone that is? I think that's the problem why so many people are single, because they look for people to be on the same level financially, and it's not about that. As long as that person can hold their own, what's the problem? I'm not talking about someone who wants a Lamborghini and wants a big house and can't afford it for themselves. I'm talking about someone that is good with the quality of life that they have, and when two people come together, it can be enhanced, but it's not that you're depending on that person who perhaps may be making more. I've dated many, well, not many, let me not say that. I've gone out on dates and I've dated people that have had a hell of a lot more than I've had, and they have offered me a lot of things, and I say I'm good, because it's okay if you give somebody a present, like give them somebody, maybe give somebody a diamond rings because they wanted to buy that for you. It shouldn't match that because they gave me diamonds. I got to give them something equally as a value, because then you're just valuing things when you should be valuing love, partnership, companionship. There's nothing that beats that. There's nothing on earth that's a thing that could beat that. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. If you feel like someone's liking you because you got things, well, are you showing you have things? A lot of people ride around. Listen, you know how many people in this area that I see driving Teslas, driving Benz, how you know how much money they got in their bank? So what's going to happen is they might be on a struggle paying for that, right? So you get with them because you got a Benz and you're doing well in life, but you think, oh, they got a Benz, so they must be doing well. Well, what if you get fooled by that? And a lot of people don't have. Listen, if you're riding a Benz, you should have at least 12G in your checking account at any given time. If you're riding a Benz, you should have a year's worth of living expenses if you're riding around in a Benz, okay? There's a lot, people get tricked by that. I've heard women say, oh, he was driving that nice car and everything. Girl, he couldn't even take me out to dinner. So you went with him because he was driving a nice car? You got what you deserved. That's the way I feel about it. Segment 4. Okay, you guys got to go on and talk. I agree with you, Mia. I think people need to understand about what's happening economically. Absolutely. Simply learn. Oh, you're talking. I'm going to let y'all talk. Okay, Nicole. That's all I was saying, Nicole. You got to be careful. Like when I was doing very well in life, I used to clock a lot of money a month. Doing the things, all of my businesses, each one brought in different amounts of money. And when I say I date someone that was working at McDonald's, what's the problem? And the people that I were hanging around with, because they had a lot of money, some of them had more, some of them were millionaire black women that had a lot of money. We all were hanging. You would do that. Yes, I would do that. Why wouldn't I do that? Is there a problem? And I've seen women that got a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it out of, but they're gorgeous, and they wouldn't even talk to the garbage man. He's got a job. He can take a shower. Like, y'all be too much. It's too much. Like, what's the problem? Like, I don't know. I'm not that type of girl. I'm never gonna be that type of girl because guess what? I like to hold my own. So if I'm with someone that has money, I'm still gonna hold my own space because then you get reliant on that, and then they can pull that carpet from underneath you at any given time. That's the kind of mother I had, and that's the way she raised us. We hold our own. We hold our own. Now, I have to always make this very clear that people have been generous to me, but Lord knows if I tell you the stories of the generosity that I've had for other people as well. So it's never been just a one-way street. Throughout my life, people have purchased cars for me, bicycles for me, nice jewelry, you know, ever since I was like 15 years old, you know, boys. And some girls. To be honest, shit, but to me, oh, I did this good. I did perfect. Okay, I'm gonna need another one. I hope this might be overkill, but I don't care. I'm gonna try to math. I hope this stuff works for sound. Woo! So we know that all of this space is gonna be solar. I wish I could have built a rooftop so I could climb up there and sit up there. That would have been nice. So what do I have to do? I put them there, I'm going to have to get another box, but I need to put some there, the sliding door, and the floor. I'm going to need another box. Yep. Oh, and I got to finish the wheel wells too. So what do I do? I'm not even going to start here because I'm going to need another box. And that's going to be cut, so I better be careful with that. Because this is, okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings straight, y'all. Okay, what are y'all saying here? I am sweating. Please don't let my wood wilt, please. Hold up a second. Let me wipe the sweat from myself. Woo! Can y'all see me? This is why, and it might be this damn cap on my head. Okay. Whew. All right, you saw an interview. Oh, Lisa Ray, girl, are we really going to waste our time talking about Lisa Ray? Lisa Ray is a hot mess. Lisa, get yourself together, girl. I saw an interview. Lisa. And that's why she's single. I've had long distance relationships and I don't like them. I won't do that. Yeah, I won't do that. That's too much. Especially at the age I am now. I've had people from other states that wanted to move to Jersey, and I'm like, we've talked about this, 8-9 years ago, that it's a big responsibility because if someone is going to uproot everything to come to you, it is your responsibility to make sure that they are okay. No matter how it goes, you got to make sure that they're okay. You can't be like, well, you're the one that decided to move from Montana to New Jersey for me. You know, you can't do that to people, and that's what I'm talking about. You can't do that. It's not cool, it's not good, and karma will open up a can of whoop ass on you, trust me. That you can't do. I've had friends have me move to, oh Mia, you should move here, Jersey's da 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 da, and there's nice people here, and there's all this, and I pack up and move, and then they act a fool. I ain't even talking to. If I see him, I'm gonna be cordial, but you can't ask me nothing after. I remember what you did to me, and I've had that happen a couple of times that I fell for it. How many times did I fall for it? Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3. Maryland, Delaware, Ohio. Yeah. And these were just friends, or so-called friends. Yo, I've been thrown under the bus so much by everybody, by every race, damn near every gender, and yeah, nah. How many do I have? How far can I go? I can't believe this. I used a lot in here because I wanted to. So this is a way to see. I don't even think I could pull this off because this is where those windows are going to go. Can I pull it off and use it somewhere else? Nope. I'm not even going to try. There, this is 1, 2, 3 pieces that are going to be wasted. Damn it. Woo, y'all. Excuse me. I'll hold up a second here. A lot of these celebrities lie about their economic standing. They do. I'm gonna read the rest of you. So last night I was having a conversation with someone, and they swear like these people have a lot of money. Celebrities. Let me tell you, I worked in the entertainment industry. If they had so much money, they wouldn't be working as hard as they do. Celebrities work their asses off, and they tell you right now they needed to do this. I mean, look at the guy from, what was that show? The Cosby Show. It's fine. It's totally fine that he was working in Trader Joe's. That's fine, because he had to keep making money to do whatever. And then once that lady took the picture, it was probably a blessing for him. Tyler Perry called and gave him a job. And then now I think he's back in New York working somewhere or something, because he has a house here in Jersey somewhere. So he lived a very simple life. But look, this is what we have to do. If I have to get a job in between starting businesses or doing my own hustle, I'm going to do it, because I got to take care of myself. So why wouldn't I do that? You know, I do have 2 businesses that are registered businesses, and when I make money during certain times of the year, I'm still not up there with the newest business where I can make all my money a certain time, and then as the web, because it is like a seasonal type of job if you don't, have a space to do the things that you need to do, because everything is outside. But I'm like, you do what you have to do. And the reason why she probably wants someone that could, what does she say, match or support her lifestyle. I told a friend of mine not so long ago, an acquaintance, I'm going to call her acquaintance because I don't know how much of a friend she is. She's very pretty. Well, she's always been pretty. Well, we're getting older. And that shit that you had before is not working the same today. Because these men, she likes men with money. She didn't marry one with a whole lot of money, but she likes men with money ever since we were younger. And I always say to her, girl, you getting older, that stuff ain't going to work like that. These older men with the money want as young as they can go. Because they don't. But they want as young as they can go. So you better start doing something, because, yeah. I've had people in my life that I thought were my friends. I'm going to just tell y'all a couple of things that I thought were my friends, and somebody they knew, a guy who may have had a lot of money, said, where's your friend, what's that girl's name, that, pretty, attractive, whatever. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, he said, listen, you bring her over here, I'm going to hook you up with such and such and such. And do you know them, and watch what I say, would actually trick me into going someplace, somewhere where I could possibly get hurt. And they knew who I was and what I do and how I do things. But they would trick me to have putting me in these situations where I could actually get hurt. That was my mother in heaven watching over me. It gets to the point where you're like, I think autism can work if the goal is WhatsApp is, yeah, I use WhatsApp for different things, but not a lot. I don't like video call and all that stuff unless I'm doing a webinar, seminar, or talk or something. Yeah, if you're seeing each other, Malika, throughout that year and not just talking on the phone, the experiences I've had people come to visit me and them not be what they said they were, like, as far as everything, and keeping things away from you. And to me, you gotta be, like, when I meet somebody, if I know I'm attracted to them and they're attracted to me, I tell them I have anxiety. Oh, everybody has anxiety, but no, my anxiety is different. My anxiety sometimes is accompanied with panic attacks. And that's if, I'm out in certain situations or whatever like that. I have been working on it very diligently with the horses, which helps me tremendously. That's why I know I gotta always have a horse. Not only because I love them and I love seeing them and they just make me feel good, but they also help me and they also help people that are around me if they give it a chance. But people used to say, well, Mia, let them get to know you, because once they get to know you, they're going to love you anyway. I said, but that's not fair. Especially if we're having conversations and they like to travel or they like to do this and like to do that and all these things. And then I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I release people from that because it's not fair. I met people that didn't disclose things, and then the next thing you know, they're acting some kind of way, and I'm like, well, was it me, or whatever the case may be. Just be honest with people, and if they can't handle it, some people can't handle it. Some people's like, I got you, because sometimes to get over some things, you need certain companionship in your life. If you're not working on it, and you just like, there's so much that comes with it. Just be forthcoming. Be honest with people, and so they can move on, or you. Shirley Life and her, we let her husband have on for you. Child, she can have that. Ain't no way. I ain't doing that, Malika. I ain't doing that. That's just some life. Maybe she got a girlfriend too. Who knows? I'm not. Nah. Oh, you're from Indiana? Oh, India. I'm from India, and she's from what? What? Oh, simply learn. I don't know what you're saying, honey. I agree with you. I would not. Child, India. I met somebody from India. Very nice person. Culturally, I don't know where she's from, but I always say it's not race, it's culture. I had someone from India like me. Very attractive. Very, very. And but culturally, it was a challenge because I can't eat spicy food, for one. And then it's the way some things in belief systems. Where was this going? This was going somewhere. And I can't remember. I think everything's going to stop here. I think because, I think fan, air condition, 2 solar panels, 3rd solar panel. I think I got it right, y'all. Can I do it this way? How many can I get if I do it this short way? 1, 2, 2 and a little half. Okay. I got two questions. I'm sorry. I forgot what you asked me before. This is sound deadening. This is what I've used in everything I've built out. It helps with the sound and some insulation. But whereas all that rain you heard banging down, once you put this up, it will be a lot lighter. It won't be so hard. And so you put this all over. They're saying you don't need a whole lot, but yes, you do. I don't care what they. I would think they would say you need more because it's a sell for them, but you put it on the walls, you put it on the ceiling, you put it around things, anything that could rattle or do whatever, and you put it on the floor. And it helps with vibration, it helps with sound. It worked pretty good in the van. I didn't hear a lot. Once I was in that van, I didn't hear a whole lot, especially driving. Put it around the wheel wells. I should just finish this off with the wheel well in the next box I get, because all I have to do, I think one box can suffice, because if something big is going to go there, to be on the sides. Yeah, I want the fan in the middle. So it's kill mat. Oh, the other question you asked was about the other stuff from out of it. Well, the reason why I have some money to do this is because I sold a lot of stuff from the other van. I sold solar, I sold power batteries, all 3 batteries. I sold the solar controller, 2 of them I think he got. I sold the refrigerator because I wanted to upgrade. So me selling that stuff awarded me to be able to upgrade to different, I'm still going to use this lead time batteries. I'm still going to use those because they work. They never gave me a problem, so let's hope the next set doesn't. Plus, I want them to be 200, and they made them smaller. So I want them to be 200 watts each. So if I can get 3 of those, that's 600 watts, and then put 600 or maybe even 700 on the roof. But let me see, 2, 4, that's 5, and a 2. So so it'll be like 700. And I wanted to, what else? Oh, and I want a bigger refrigerator, girl. This is my house. Y'all know I want to cook all my food. I want to meal prep. I want to do all of that stuff. So I think that refrigerator is going to probably go somewhere here. And then my kitchen's going to roll out there. And then my bed is going to be a nice, almost a full, but a little shorter than a full, just for sake of that. And I'm hoping to be able to keep my Dometic refrigerator plugged in as a freezer, so that I can have overflow for frozen stuff, like if I want to blanch vegetables and then store them for winter. I want to put those back there. I want to have a spot to grow my sprouts. I have big dreams for it. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. Anything can change. That's huge. Anything can change at any time in our lives, but that's something I would like. So I sold the refrigerator, I sold all that, so I can graduate to a bigger refrigerator. And my kitchen and my sleeping and my shower, this is all we use in houses anyway. And then there's something else special I want to put right over there, which I think is going to fit perfectly over there. I'm hoping. It's big enough to do everything that I want. Thank you. There's someone in my neighborhood who's building out a van. They're building out an old school. Oh, oops. Nice. I hope she's there for you too, dear. I really do, because you really are feeling blackberry, Lord. I'm so happy. I've been watching you. Oh, come on, thing. I've been watching your videos from the beginning, and I know how much you've been working toward getting this van. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It took a long time. Things don't come when you want them, but darn if they're not right on time. It's a perfect time because, like I said, all the stables that I go to, I don't know what that is. yeah, I want to be comfortable wherever I travel, hopefully. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on with all of this. I'm not gonna put. I think I'm gonna do the door with these, with the few that I have left, and then start with the floor and use this JB Wells and hope that it works. I'm gonna have to go with the alcohol thing again and do that. Lord, I hope this JB Wells works. Someone says use the JB Wells and then put flex tape down. I'm thinking, first they said just use flex tape, but I kind of want to really secure it because God forbid if I ever ride in water, that water's going to come in here fast if I don't do something about these screw holes. They could have did something different, but I guess they didn't care. And I gotta try to get these things off too. There's these things that are here. When I go to the body shop to see about my back door, I'm gonna see if they can get these things off. I don't know what these things are for. I don't know what they had them hooked to something, but they're not needed. And I don't want to be sleeping, kick my foot up, and I wanted to put cabinets for clothes and stuff. I don't want anything over my head. My feet are okay, but my bed is gonna be here, gonna be mounted here. And my bed is going to, unless I put a strong piece of wood lower, because like I said, do I really need all that garage space? But this is part of the structure to the van. This is part of the structure. So the bed could be solid there. If I get a really good thick piece of wood to go across, I don't know if that's going to be enough. So that means my bed's going to be here. My windows are going to be here. Then my cabinets can be up there. We'll see. A little at a time. I'm glad I did this part. It seemed like I did so much. And what did I do? I put 2 pieces over here. I did just this, and it felt like I cleaned it. But Lord, it felt like I did a lot. Why is this fly in here? There's no food in here. Why does this fly keep flying around? I don't understand. Get out of here. Why are you... Oh, I hate that. I'm just going to do the inside of the door and then go from there. And then that's it. Look, I tried to take this off. Now it wants to do it. I got to get the roller. I'll get in here and get the roller. Well, I'm so happy that you... Oh yeah, everybody puts up. So what's happening is the battery system has to go under there, Malika. The batteries have to go. And from what I read, you really shouldn't put too much in the far back, because that's where that's why it's an extended van. And then my water tank, which I want a nice one, I want like 30 gallons, is going to be over here underneath the bed on this side. I have 3 water tanks, been trying to sell all of them, but I think to start, if my budget allows, I will get the one I want, or I would have to start with the, 15, 20 gallon one that I have. They never seem like they're all what they say they are, but they always seem less. But that thing is going to be long. It's going to go from back here all the way up to about here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be long, so it's gonna be under the bed, so it's gonna take up a lot of the space over here. And then all of the batteries over here, and then I don't want those electronics over my head, so I have to figure out where am I going to actually place. I don't know where I'm going to place it, unless it's going to be under here, underneath. Then I'll have to be looking under there, unless I have some kind of monitor somewhere, which I don't know where that's going to be. A lot of people will put a cabinet, and the first cabinet will hold all of that stuff. So it would hold the monitoring of it, and I'm not sure like exactly what that's going to be. But I pray that I get it all done. So we got to put ribs here, wood there, wood here, wood here. I'm not going to worry about insulating all of this. This is too much. I might just do some wool here and here and here. I'm going to have somebody take this off because I got to see what's behind here. I don't know what the hell is going on behind here. I have no idea. I could probably take it off, but I have to see a body shop maybe today. So I have to see what it is. And that's that. So guys, I'm going to clean up here and then I'm going to sweep and start with the alcohol up front. And I'm not, and get this stuff up so I can start trying to fill in some of these holes, because I keep saying every day, I'm going to do the holes. It's so tedious, I don't feel like doing it. This is, to me, this is like the rough part, because this just seems like the rough part. That's all I can say. Because it's prepping everything. I had to have it clean. I had to prep everything. Oh, Lord. It's a lot. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and doing this. Oh, what was I going to say? An apartment. I was watching a video, and when this woman looked online at an apartment, she's somebody I've been watching. She's one of the ones I saw earlier. Matter of fact, she sent me one of her books. Where's that book at? It's somewhere in my store. She wrote a book, isn't it? And she looked online at a nice apartment. It was $2,000 in New York. And when she went to see it, child, that sucker was like worth $450. I can't do it. I wish her well, and I wish anybody well trying to live in New York and them crappy, unmaintained buildings just to be in New York. It's just not worth it. That kind of money could be invested and or saved or done something better with. I just, Lord, the stress, they get people out, they're lying, they get people out, and then stuff don't look like it should look. I don't know what to say. To me, it's just foul play, and it shouldn't be that way. How do you know? Wait. Oh, I feel. Okay, so I'm thinking what this person means is that there's someone that I'm familiar with, and it's kind of like we go through I've never met them, I don't really know them, but some of the things they go through is like some of the things I go through, and I'm like, damn, I feel like sometimes I'm looking at me, you know? It's like, dad, that's crazy, because I feel like I'm looking at me, which is kind of enlightening, because it's like they're dealing with the same thing, you know? But are we the same? No, but certain circumstances, how we think about certain things, and how it's just so you would think that we were related in some kind of way, and we're not, you know, so, that's okay. Hopefully I broke it down. I don't know. Hopefully I broke it down. But I would love to sit and talk to you guys all day, but if I don't bust out this tube and clean this floor and straight, y'all look at let me show you what I'm working with right now. Okay. Hold on a second. need to clean all of this up. All of this. Do this door. And these are the tedious. Now I've already plugged in some of these holes with these little rubber things. I'm not going to sit here and do that because I hurt my finger. So now I'm going to take the JB Wells and see if I can go through here. And then I am going to get flex tape. And I think I'm going to put the flex. I think that would make me happy. And then the next step, there's so many steps. I need to vacuum out these ports. Before I start stuffing anything, I'm going to need a hell of a lot of wood. All of that has to be stuffed. I need to see what's down there. I need a flashlight. But I got to vacuum all of that. Then I got to stuff. And it goes all around the whole entire van. All these little triangles all around the whole van. I see some people shove their wood down in there. I don't get that, but I don't see how. Whatever. But yo, I got a million. You see all these holes. There's here, there's here, there's here, 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 here. These are all from screws. And so I have to do all of that. Woo. And then it feels very humid right now. I feel like I'm singing. I feel like I'm getting ready to sing. And I will always love you. Oh, I gotta take this shit back and get my money. Because that thing didn't work. Okay. So I'm going to get busy and start these holes. I have to start these holes. I have to, Lord Jesus. Y'all, I wish I could pay somebody to do it. I really do. But will they do it right? That's the thing. Will they do it right? Okay. I'm leaving. Because I'm tired. And if I don't sit here and do it, I'm not going to get it done. So guys, thanks for coming in. Continue. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Malika. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Please share this video, hype this video, continue to watch it. Because you know what YouTube did? I was up to like 6,000 something people, and YouTube came in and knocked people off. So make sure, I don't know what they did or why they do it, but make sure that you unsubscribe, subscribe, hit the notification bell for my sake, and help me out here so I can get all this stuff done, okay? Peace out. You guys, thank you.